Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Minecraft Monday. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Arthropocolypse mod, a mod that adds a lot of cool new insects, beetles, and a lot of cool stuff. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. We are going to be starting off with the Grasshopper and the Cricket. These two mobs are passive mobs, so they are just really chill. And they look like this. They both spawn in plains biomes, as you can see. And the Grasshopper can jump really high. The Grasshopper will just do this randomly. He will do a little jump or a giant jump without really any reason why to jump, but he will just jump up and down, which is really funny. The things that the Grasshopper and the Cricket drop are going to be beetle fragments. So what we're gonna do, sadly enough, is we're gonna have to take these out, but if you smack them, they can actually crawl on walls. So, okay, he didn't actually do it. Let's see if you will do it. He was actually... Okay, he's just jumping out of here. Yeah, he's crawling on the walls now. It's really cool. That's also something this mod adds. Like, they all can just walk on walls all of a sudden. I don't think spiders can do that. So... yeah, it's just something that only the mobs out of this mod can do. But what can you do with the beetle fragments? As you can see, we already have an armor stand right here and a lot of new blocks. What you can do with the beetle fragments is this. You can make a beetle fragment block out of them, or you can make the beetle boots, the beetle chest plate, the beetle leggings, or the beetle helmet out of them. When you have a full set of this armor, you will actually get feather falling when falling from a high place. It's a pretty okay armor. What you can also make with the beetle fragments and with all of the stuff that you get from the other mobs is an energy bar, but we're gonna be looking into that after this one. And also, if you made the beetle fragment block, you could actually place it inside of a stone cutter to get all of these different variants. 4 different walls, 4 different slabs, you get the gist. It's just really cool that they went the extra mile to make all of these different variants. It's really cool. But that's everything for the Grasshopper and the Cricket. Let's move on to our next mob. And our next mob is going to be the Warf roach. Let's spawn it in. And yeah, this is the Warf roach. The Warf roach actually spawns on beaches and stony peaks biomes, I think. When you kill it, you actually get nothing. They are just here for just vibes. For the rest, they don't really add anything, sadly enough. So, that was the Warf roach. Just something to add ambience into your world. Nothing much to say about that. Let's move on to our next mob, which is going to be the ice crawler. And this is a really cool mob because when you place it down, look, it has this blue skin. It looks really cool. It doesn't really do anything, but when you attack it, it also doesn't... oh, it becomes aggressive. Okay, attacking it does make it angry. That's something you don't really want to do. When you beat it in battle, which isn't that hard, it has a chance to actually drop ice crawler meat. And what you can do with this is you can actually cook it, and then you can get the cooked variant. Cooked ice crawler meat. It's just a new food in Minecraft. It doesn't really add anything special, but it's just fun to have an extra piece of food. Okay, so that was everything for the ice crawler. It just adds 1 food and a new mob. So this is a pretty small addition, but now we are going into the big boys. Let's take a look at the ants, and the ants will also spawn in the plains biome. And we have 2 types of ants. We have a worker ant and we have a soldier ant. So let's take a look at how these ones look. The worker ant, a really cute little mob. It doesn't really do anything. It's a passive mob, and when we hit it, it also doesn't become... oh, it becomes aggressive. I was wrong. I'm sorry, little ant. But actually killing it doesn't really end up in anything. It just doesn't drop anything. But we also have soldier ants. These ones look absolutely menacing. Look at their front teeth. They're not really aggressive when they act normal, but when you hit them, they become aggressive. The AI of the wall climbing is pretty weird now. Okay, it's gonna happen anytime soon. Yes, now he is coming after us. Any day now. Yeah, now he's right here. And oh my god, you do a lot of damage. I'm not wearing any armor though, so I guess that explains something, but wow. That was a lot of damage. Oh my god, I gotta eat some steak. Okay, so those were the worker and the soldier ants. They just mind their own business, so I think it's best to just leave them alone. I do think that the mod creator is going to add like drops to every mob and like crafting recipes for every little like thing that the new drops will add and stuff like that. I think this mod is still a bit of a work in progress because when I made this world, there actually was an update between when I made the world and when I'm recording it right now, so I actually had to build like an extra room. What I do want to say and what I think is the truth is that this mod is still a work in progress. The mod creator is still working really hard to add new stuff to this mod, so yeah, don't be fooled with like the mobs that don't drop anything. I think in the future a lot of the mobs will have like new drops and stuff like that. Okay, so that was everything for the ants. Now we have the stag beetle, which in my opinion has one of the coolest designs in the whole mod. Look at this. This is a menacing little insect. Ugh. I don't actually like how it looks, but yeah, I guess I'll have to just live with it. So this is the stag beetle, and what it can drop is a mandible part or a stag beetle eye. Do I actually want to fight you? I'm going to eat one more steak, and then we are gonna start the battle. It will get aggressive, and it does a lot of damage. Wow, and it has a really cool attacking animation. It mouth like opens fully. Okay, but now enough games. So we got a mandible part. The stag beetle eye doesn't really have any purpose as of right now, but probably will get a feature in the future. And the mandible part can actually be used to make mandible shears and mandible daggers, which we are gonna look at right now. Okay, so in this chest we have the mandible shear and we also have the mandible dagger. Let's take a look. The mandible dagger, 5 attack damage and 3 attack speed. It's worse than the iron sword, but the cool thing about the mandible dagger is that you can actually throw it like a trident, which is really cool, and it doesn't use durability? What? That is pretty insane, and as you can see, it also has like its own 3D model. It's really cool. As I said before, these are the recipes, really easy, and the mandible shears just work like normal shears, but now with like a new variant and a new crafting recipe, which is something I really like. Okay, so that was everything for the stag beetle. Now we have the platero drylus. A really weird name, but a really cool looking mob. Look at this. Almost kind of looks like a Pokemon, and you can't actually do anything. I'm actually also not gonna attack it because this is a new tameable mob. And the funny thing about this is that you can actually tame it with logs. Gonna give it this log, and now it is our little friend. Now we can put a saddle on it, and now we can ride it. Really cool. I don't know if it can jump. Yes, it can jump just like a horse, and it can, wow, it can jump really high. Let's take a look. What? All of a sudden we're in an ocean biome. Yo, that's really cool. This thing doesn't have a drop yet as well as the other ones, but it has a really cool model. You can ride it. Let's yeah, it has to be done. Sorry. You were my best friend for 3 seconds, and now you have to go. You are so fast. Oh my god. Platero drylus was slain by Demi, sadly enough. Now we are going into straight up arachnophobia territory. The behemoth scorpion is up next, and why are you here?
Don't kill.
I took care of them. Okay. This is one of the mobs I despise. Look at this, and I think, yes, it's aggressive. I just hate like things with more than 3 legs. Why can't I hit you? Oh my god. So this is the Behemoth Desert Scorpion. This can actually be found in the new structure that this mod adds. Wow, it also poisons. You are out of here. Okay. Whew. That was the Behemoth Desert Scorpion. What this one does is it attacks you and it poisons you, so it's always aggressive. It doesn't really have to be punched or anything, it just straight up attacks you. Really crazy. What I was saying before is that the Behemoth Scorpion is going to spawn in the new structure that this mod adds. This is like a new arena, and it has a new boss, which we're gonna look at the end of this video. So this new boss mob is surrounded by these Behemoth Scorpions to like kind of defend it, And yeah, it just looks really cool. But we are now here for the Behemoth Scorpion. This one can drop gilded scales, which can be turned into these blocks, which look really funky, or be used to make a gilded double head X or a gilded scale elytra. The gilded double head X is something that can be made from 1 blaze rod and 2 gilded scales and a gilded organ. This will be dropped from the new boss, so we're gonna be looking at that momentarily. And the gilded scaled elytra is just an elytra with 4 gilded scales surrounding it. It gives some better armor and some armor toughness and some knockback resistance, and yeah, it's just a better version of the elytra. Okay, so that's everything for the Behemoth Scorpion. Now, let's take a look at the big Behemoth Spider, which, I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, this one actually gives me the heebie-jeebies and is really strong. Wow. Okay, I'm actually in creative mode right now because this thing is insane. Wow. And look at the way it's modeled. Ugh, I hate how this looks. And, I hate it. The little, like, feet. The little tentacles that it has. Oh, it's so disgusting. I hate it. But, as I said before, this one will actually spawn in the new structure. And it will give you the opportunity to get, when you actually beat it in battle, to give you Gilded Organ. And what this can be used for is a Gilded Double Axe, which has a lot of attack damage and a little bit of attack speed. So, really good weapon. It's just, I don't like the way this one looks. Well, I like how it looks, but it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. And with that, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you did enjoy it. I am probably having nightmares about this thing, but that doesn't matter. I thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like these from me. And also, if you're interested, don't forget to join the Discord server if you want to be a part of my growing community. I thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.